What's up, everybody? My name is Brandon Duchair Craven, and this is another random review right here on the Rollin' Wrestling Review YouTube channel. Now, normally, yes, this is a wrestling review channel, but every so now and then something else may catch my eye, and I decide to review it. Like today. Today, we are going to be reviewing episode 2 of the Batman Telltale series video game. This one is called Children of Arkham. First, let's take a look at the story. The story for episode 2, Children of Arkham, picks up right where the first one left off. It starts off with Bruce Wayne reminiscing about his parents' murder. I'm not going to get into into any plot details, but it starts off with that. It picks up right where the first one left off. And long story short, in this story, if you quote unquote play your cards right and you make certain decisions, you can unwittingly and unknowingly create your next villain. Not going to tell you who, but episode 3 comes out in just a few days on the 25th of October. And man, it's going to be interesting. The choices you made in the first one carry over to this one. And I'm sure the choices carry over to the third one from this one. And if they do, man, it's going to be good. Because I unknowingly created a villain, or a guy who is becoming a villain in the next one. And holy moly, I'm in for a heap of trouble. Next, let's check out the gameplay. The gameplay for episode 2 is largely the same as in the first one. I feel like in this one, though, you had more opportunity to move around independently. It was still the same amount of quick time events where you had to press a button at a certain amount of time and moving around, but I feel like you had more time to move around and more and not so much of point A to point B, as you could go to point A to 1A to 1B until you wanted to go to point B and then start the next scene. So that to me was really cool. I really hope they put that in the next one. So here's hoping. Here's really, really hoping. Next, we're going to check out the voice cast. The voice cast for episode 2, Children of Arkham, was largely the same. You had Troy Baker, who is Batman / Bruce Wayne / Thomas Wayne in this one. Laura Bailey, who is Catwoman / Lena Kyle. Richard McGonnell as Carmine Falcone. Travis Willingham as Harvey Dent. Ian Rydell as Alfred J. Pennyworth. Aaron Yvette as Vicky Vale. Murphy Geyer as James Gordon, who in this one I feel like had a bigger role, and that was really, really cool. Also, Jason Spizak as Penguin / Oswald Cobblepot, and he played a really, really big role in this one too. So that was really, really cool to see as well. Also, somebody else who was really different in this one, or a newer person in this one, was Jaron Monroe as Joe Chill. You comic book people should know him. He was the guy that killed Batman's parents. So he was had a small role in this one as well. He had a whole lot more voices in this one. Overall, the voices were largely the same, and still a great voice cast, and just overall great acting by Telltale and all these actors. Here are my final thoughts for this episode. My final thoughts for this episode is it's another great episode for this Batman Telltale series. It's a whole new spin on the Batman story. It further progresses from episode 1. And overall, it's just a fantastic story. And episode 2 just builds on to episode 1. And whatever choices you make carry over to this episode from episode 1. And I cannot wait for episode 3 in just a few days. That review will be up a lot quicker than this one. I do apologize for that. But, man, I can't wait. It's going to be good. Check out tomorrow for another review of a local band here in town. I'll be doing that review tomorrow right here on the Rolling Wrestling Review YouTube channel. Until then, this has been another random review of Batman Telltale Series Episode 2, Children of Arkham. My name is Brandon Duchair Craven. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Later.